Am I the a-hole for refusing to pay half of my friend's wife's meals anymore? I have two friends, D and Tommy. We've known each other since middle school and make a point to make time to keep in touch and eat out at least once a month, but often twice. We live a 40-minute drive apart, but it's worth it to keep the friendship alive. This died down during the pandemic, but we're back at it semi-regularly again. I am single, aromantic. They've never made me feel like a third. Well, this isn't a date I'm invading. It's decompression time for friends to have a nice meal and maybe a few drinks. After the pandemic, Dee never went back to working. They both seem to be okay with this, and she enjoys the housemaking life. That's their thing, not my problem. The problem is that when the bill comes, Tommy asks for it to be split two ways, or it will just be split that way because only two of us walked up to the pay counter. First few times I shrugged it off, half of her meal comes to less than $7, and I usually have a singular beer while they have soda, so my portion is probably $2 to $3 higher anyways. It all came to a head this weekend when we went to a nicer place that just opened in the area. At $50-ish a head, I couldn't help but speak up when he tried to tell the waitress to split the bill two ways. I did the math at the table and just what I came up to $67. A third of the total bill was $71. I told him I'd either pay a third even though it's more than my portion or just go Dutch. I didn't care either way since it was close. He was absolutely appalled. Told me it was embarrassing that I'd done all this in front of Dee knowing that she wasn't working and made a snide remark about how I make more than him anyways. To his snide remark, I said something I maybe shouldn't have. About the fact that I'm not the one who married her, so why should I subsidize her unless she's coming home with me half the time? I paid my portion and left. Now he's texting me incessantly about how I embarrassed the fuck out of him in front of his wife and I should have been a man about the situation and split the bill between the men like it's proper to do. The more I think back, the more I realize this has happened since college too. He and I would split the cost for pizza and she would come eat too. You can call me the a-hole for what I said. I'll accept that, but am I the a-hole for settling the bill in front of her? She's known me just as long as he has. Maybe I should have just paid it then and settled it later.